versus Game & Watch is just not gonna work. So you just have to really wait, get away from those affairs, like not find yourself in shield in those precarious situations, and being able to bait out those up Bs out of shield and the keys is gonna be very, very important for Alan. Is straight off the gate with that down tilt, which is an excellent way to deal with Mr. Game & Watch on the floor, and because it outspaces like some of his options. However, Reggie also is going to fight that range with the backer.
Now, I think the big option here, right, is, I think you kind of touched on it, but Snake has a lot of great normal and boxing options, right? Like, his dash attack is huge. His down tilt reaches forever. It's not okay. His up tilt is a top 15 character on its own, right? He's got a lot of options here to really put some pressure down on Game & Watch and actually kind of beat him on the ground sometimes, right? Now, the issue is you got to be finding a balance between using those and then using these explosives to try and build up that damage as well. As you can see right there, that up tilt going to send Game & Watch to the top blast zone. Easy peasy. AlanDiss looking like they've got this matchup fairly well, not necessarily in the bag, but they're pretty used to it by now. Wow, that was tough to say. Ooh.
And look at that. Yeah, Alan showing his expertise here. And once more, the C4 is always on the right position for AlanDiss and the Cypher. And he's been avoiding those attempts from Reggie to try to go really, really high with the up B. Let's see if that same patience that got him that first stock, because he was actually waiting for that key, as I was touching up on earlier. Like, and as well, that dash attack, as you were saying, like, it's an excellent tool. Alan not even trying to press forward when he knows he can't, I'm sorry. But here, the forward tilt instead gotta be the answer from Reggie, and that overshoot Nair could have been a lot more damage. However, he managed to pick it up, and this lower percents is where Mr. Game & Watch can make all of his money.
As we can see right here, getting into these second stacks, we did see AlanDiss off to a hot start, but it seems like Reggie is starting to figure out the rhythm here, right? We can see a lot more of these nairs coming out. We see the up airs coming out as well to try and put that pressure when Snake is above. Now, Snake can land okay, but he definitely struggles a little bit if these grenades and C4s aren't exactly going where he wants to, because if he spends too much time recovering high, Game & Watch can, create a lot of hassle for him, and that was actually kind of a scary place to get up there. That C4 could have been absolutely lethal.
Yeah, and avoiding the range of the fair. Again, these nairs have been looking very clean from Reggie. Is he gonna press off stage? No, he knows that Alan has that reaction to be able to deal with it, and he almost loses his life. Look at that, Alan just letting that rip, and he tried to go for the trade, I guess, but it's gonna be Reggie finding himself on the lead ever so slightly here.
Yeah, Reggie doing a fantastic job, but I don't know what happened there, but a whole bunch of crazy mess just happened. I think it was an up tilt at the end. I might have blinked slightly, but either way, fantastic play from AlanDiss. Definitely doing a good job of showcasing how this matchup can work when you are the Snake player so far. But still, this match is not over. Reggie starting to get on the offensive here. Does have the percentage lead, looking to put this pressure down. Okay, goes with the Nair, gets over the get-up attack.
And he was huge. He managed to push Alan all the way to the ledge, away from that tool that he ever relies on, that C4. The down air, just to be able to come back comfortably so. And those down smashes are coming, and that is going to be it. He overextends once, and that dash attack had been working. So Reggie, great recognition to know exactly when to shield. And of course, he had the right option to punish. First game to the Guadalajara player.
You know what? Definitely came down to a very crucial last moment, but AlanDiss is doing a fantastic job of dancing around this Game & Watch here. I know that was a little bit of a brave option to go for, the dash attack. You kind of just put yourself in the ledge and honestly right in range to just get the berry on the down smash. But I don't blame him for going for it. A lot of his normals have been working really well. He's been boxing incredibly well against this Game & Watch so far. And Game & Watch isn't exactly the easiest character to do that to either. He's got a very active back air, neutral air as well. So Alan is honestly doing very, very well in this, despite the fact that he's now down 1-0.
Yeah, the earlier could get tough, and answering dash attack with dash attack right here is Reggie. Big combo, and the Cypher comes in through to try to mitigate that, but instead, Reggie is going to find a punish, and he's going to let those up smashes rip as well. So maybe he is looking for that landing option, and he is definitely picking up exactly where Alan has been putting those projectiles and where he is trying to land. So this has all been Reggie. However, one up tilt just erases all of that away.
Yeah, man, I gotta hand it to Alan to find a way to even that up immediately back. But as soon as you land, man, it's grab time for the Game & Watch. And also, if he kept that bucket out just a little bit longer, he would have had that C4 charge for that final block, and that could have been huge. Can definitely find a way to put this stock to bed. Oh my god, I like the C4 into the up tilt, just trying to find a way to put some damage on and nearly evening it up.
Yeah, quick 40+%, but Game & Watch can also get a lot of percent from those aerials, especially the Nair as well. Look, Reggie just threatening, and Alan actually bites right there. I thought he was not going to go for the roll, especially considering the spacing, but talking about spacing, perfect right there with the down smash for Reggie.
Reggie's doing a fantastic job of establishing a space as his. And basically just trying to tell AlanDiss, like, you cannot get in here. I bet you can't. And kind of baiting him to go in anyway. Oh, wow. Finds a way to roll in. I feel like when you have the C4 there, you should have expected the roll in. There's no way he would have stood up right onto that. Come on, Alan.
Come on here, and the landing once more, perfect air dodge into the platform, and those up tilts have been the saving grace for Alan, but he's gonna need a lot more than just that. Not falling for the bait as well. I think the spacing was not quite right to even try to force Reggie in to go either for the C4 or the up tilt. However, AlanDiss picking it up, no Nikita as well. He knows that is very hard for Snake to pressure, even with, like, Snake for the most part can edgeguard even from on stage, right? But Mr. Game & Watch just has the privilege to ignore that sometimes. And is it down throw? And finally, that guaranteed kill that we all know about. Alan has one more chance to make it even in this set.
Yeah, but the thing to keep in mind here is that Reggie only needs that one more spot for the bucket, and that puts a very strong kill option for Reggie getting into the later percentage here. Honestly, like a 40-50% could probably put him into the spot where Oil Panic will actually just take the game in general. But okay, gonna go through the Cypher, not gonna be able to put enough damage down to knock him out of it. Oh, that's a tough spot to be in. You're gonna up smash on that C4. You were just looking for a way to die. Come on.
And look at that, Alan also manages to get rid of that fair with the first hit of the 4-tilt. Of course, very fast move. And Reggie trying to go for the edge guard here. Watch out for that C4 as well. The chair gonna put, again, Alan in this precarious position. The platform saving his life. So this is why he chose this and nearly stealing away this game. Is AlanDiss gonna actually do this?
Oh, that C4 could have been so big. Okay, gets the second hit before a tilt, though. Honestly, Reggie doesn't have many more options. He can't be taking that too much longer.
No.
Finally just rolls in and gets to stop AlanDiss on the board. That's what we like to see. We like to see people start to take some W's in these god-awful matchups. Just showing people it can be done.
Like, I'm telling you guys, this man goes down to the wire, just like buckling it down and being able to force the comeback. And Reggie was looking solid as well. So look at that. Even with the turnaround, right? So it goes to show just how Alan was very ready for that type of coverage, whether like Reggie was gonna go for a normal getup, in which case like the C4 was in position, or like the straight up kill as he did end up doing with that up tilt. Now the platforms are no more, and they did save Alan in quite a few situations. So I think this is gonna end up benefiting Reggie. Let's see if he can make the most of it now that his counter pick.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely going to be an interesting stage to fight on here. I don't think Snake struggles here at all, right? But this is actually a really good spot to be in if you're Game & Watch. You can control so much space. And also Snake, again, we mentioned it briefly, can struggle to land. Like, yes, they can drop grenades. Yes, they can, drop some C4s. But when you got a tool like Bucket, that almost doesn't even matter. And again, it's like, what else is he going to do? Maybe land with a down air, but then, like, if Reggie has a good read on that, that's a huge punish. But man, I'm talking about the wrong guy here. What a punish right there with the up tilt.
Yeah, Alan just making the most of it, as you were saying, is not that the Snake does not like this stage as well, and Reggie has been struggling on the landing sometimes, even though I don't think that's a particular problem that Mr. Game & Watch often has. Alan also recognizing the fact that Reggie has been swinging after pushing with that affair, and very, very happy as well to put the C4 in its place. Reggie has to find a way to kill, or Alan, well, with the momentum that he's riding on, like, he could very well bring a world of pain for the player from Guadalajara. Look at that.
That was a little bit scary. Okay, they are going to find a way to take the stock, but man, Alan was continuing to just let it rip on that second stock, man. They were about to take that with a meat cleaver, just sending Game & Watch down to the bottom blast zone. But somehow Reggie finds a way back on the stage, takes the stock in the process, and continues to put on the pressure here. Look, now they've almost got the lead back percentage-wise. That could have been huge to jump into the grab. Okay, I like it. I like it.
Oh, and both of them with and under punishes right here. Very smart from Reggie going for that up B, and the recovery is going to be safe. However, Alan has already found himself quite a few times trapping Reggie by the ledge, and at the corner is where he's been suffering so much. Look at the bravest snake that is being shown right here. Alan just has the right decisions at the right time, and he could be very well putting himself on the lead.
Yeah, it's just a matter of just staying consistent here. Right now, they're doing a fantastic job. They're utilizing these down tilts very, very well. And not just that, but actually catching Reggie out of the recovery, which is very hard to interrupt when you're fighting a Game & Watch. But Reggie's still on the board here. Going to be able to use the up smash to take out that second stock. And man, when there's a will, there is a way. And there's still plenty of will left in Reggie to try and find a way to take this W in Game 3. That could be a good start. A down throw into the neutral air, up air as well, putting on just a little bit of damage.
Oh, and that nair after the fair, knowing that Alan usually retreats after that bomb is hitting his shield. So the grab here, this could be very dangerous. Reggie just the panic option, but it works right there.
Whoa.
And the C4 was right on its place, the down tilt to help Alan outspace, and that those rolls are being crucial. Let's see if Reggie is able to catch on to that and get himself a game, or is Alan gonna get that up tilt that has been helping him so much throughout this set.
And we've definitely been seeing a little bit of a battle between the up tilt and the down smash between these two. Oh my god, almost getting a shield break. That could have been absolutely devastating here, but now we got to find a way back on the stage. C4 on the ledge, does not get it, rolls on into the up special immediately just to try and create some space, and runs up tilts him anyway. Sweet chin music for the game.
That was a race to the finish. Like, Reggie was already on the up smash animation, but like Alan was like, no, I am getting this boot in your face, and he's also gotta get that game on Final Destination. Look at that. It was very, very clenching to say the least. Look at, yeah, just interrupting because like whoever hit that was gonna die. Whoever was gonna get hit by that was gonna die. So in the end, Reggie not being able to take full advantage of his own counter pick.
Oh, man, that was just some really good gameplay there from AlanDiss, especially on a Final Destination situation against a Game & Watch. They played that beautifully. Absolute master class on how to outplay a bad matchup. And now we got Reggie in the hot seat, right? Reggie on their potential final game of the bracket. Unless they can find a way to turn this around here. Are we going back to Final Destination? We'll see in just a moment. Yes, we are. They feel like they can make some good adaptations here, try to turn this around a little bit. We'll see if they can get it going.
And yet again, upping it up with that down tilt, but this is the answer. Just overshooting his aerials. Reggie is going to get a very nice 40% and trying to extend it even further after that. Oh, gets the vertical swing with the hammer, and that is very, very strong. However, Snake Heavy Boy, and also the percent was not quite right yet for the kill. These juggles are looking brutal right now, Skiff.
Yeah, it is looking a little bit rough, and this is why, I believe Reggie originally wanted to go to Final Destination, right? He wants these high recoveries that he can continue to put on the damage just like that. Because now we can see, look, 164 already. This is a tough spot to be in, and not be able to land with a better option. You're going to catch that back here. You're going to lose that first stock. This is exactly what Reggie was trying to incorporate last time, and just was not successful in it because AlanDiss found a way out just about every time he got put into a bad position.
Alan, my man, can you get a hit? Only 25% so far at finally getting Mr. Game & Watch off of his back, but this Reggie seems like a new man because like he's been getting everything that he needs. C4 at the ledge, how many times are we gonna see that? But once more, those aggressive neutralers from Reggie are working wonders, and the armor saving him. Cypher, like, working wonders here. For Alan, no stock just yet. The percent keeps racking up, and this is looking like a game 5. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, there's still plenty of game left to be played here. We've seen how Alan has been playing against this matchup. But as we can see, Reggie's really starting to get this game plan incorporated. A forward tilt now with a fresh stock lead entirely over AlanDiss. This is going to be a tough comeback to make. It could certainly still happen, but man, that's a quick 36% already. And could it continue to put the pressure down? Going for the hammer, trying to get a little cheeky here. I'm with it. I like it.
Yeah, he tried to did my boy dirty right there, and he's gonna go for the further damage. Alan letting go of that Cypher immediately as well, just like urging to go back into the ground. Perhaps Reggie is gonna take us right into that game number 5 forward smash. A little hopeful, I must say. However, we've seen Alan consistently also make like huge comebacks, so this is not out of the realm of possibility if Reggie does not take care or does not find that finishing blow.
I mean, you can see he's looking for that up tilt right now. Yeah, trying to catch Reggie being a little too aggressive. That's twice now that Reggie's just barely getting that shield up after the dash attack. This is certainly a tough spot to be in if you're Alan. You are fishing hard, and Reggie's just not giving it to him.
Oh, the fairy yet again and holding onto the shield for dear life. This trades benefit Reggie more and more. Alan is gonna need something like extraordinary at this point because of the percent difference. Reggie not willing to swing right there, just trying to bait something out of AlanDiss, and the dash attack gonna put him very deep off stage. The recovery not enough here, but this grabs eventually. Oh, the jab should do it, I think. I believe, or yeah.
Yeah, the pesticide coming in a little bit there to be able to put AlanDiss to bed in that game 4. And we got a game 5 situation on our hands, Roy. This is starting to get a little interesting. But the good news is that I don't think we're going to be seeing Final Destination. That's the benefit of going up 2-1 or 2-0 in any sort of situation, right? Once you get to that game 5, if it does happen, it should be your stage counter pick. So hopefully we see AlanDiss go to a stage where they're going to be a lot more comfortable and they can try to capitalize on the good situation they put themselves into to potentially move on in bracket.
Yeah, if AlanDiss wins, definitely it's gonna come down to the fact that he actually won on his opponent's counter pick. So huge place right there. However, the biggest of plays is gonna be determined right here on game number 5, as both of these guys are facing elimination. Only one of them can move on, and we are starting on Battlefield.
Yeah, Battlefield, I don't think this is a bad stage for Snake, right? They're able to drop the C4 on that platform. They can cover a lot of space in the center and whatnot. But the problem here is that you do still give Game & Watch a lot of combo potential off these platforms here, right? But the issue outside of that, not the issue, I guess the trade-off is that it does allow Snake to have some good landing options. We've seen it a couple times already in that last game. Landing with Snake can be a bit troublesome. So when you have those platforms to get down on, it helps a lot in this situation. Like that right there, right? You can continue to kind of move around a little bit, and eventually you'll find something safe.
And Reggie's busting out a card that he had not shown before, and that is, like, he's willing to stand right below those C4s on the platforms that Alan seems to be so comfortable throwing and actually getting the bucket, so the oil panic and the eventual overload could come into play as well as part of that punish game that is just a staple of Mr. Game & Watch's play, especially versus projectiles, but starting with that down smash, and that is going to be a huge play. Let's see if AlanDiss is able to come back from that.
Yeah, you are correct. That was a huge pickup right there. Just kind of just running up and throwing it down, too, just to see if they can get it to land. And wow, some way, somehow, finding a way to turn the whatever setup AlanDiss was going for into a combo for Game & Watch. Look at this. See, this is part of the problem, right? Yes, you do still have those platforms, but it's not a guarantee to land safely. But we will find the up tilt. AlanDiss finding a way at least to even it up by stocks. Percentage-wise, though, you're still behind by quite a bit. Look at that, 98% now, and Reggie is 100% looking for a way to secure the second stock fairly quickly, or fairly soon here, I should say.
Yeah, that would have been the start of something crazy. Alan is still, like, fighting, you know, like just letting that C4 and willing to go blow for blow. Those down smashes are being let rip right here, and the 4 tilt seems to be an approaching option. Alan has been like swinging in between like that down tilt and the forward tilt, depending on what he thinks like Reggie is going to do. The dash attack, however, is gonna pop him in the air, and this is a very dangerous position. However, those platforms also, like as you were saying, like just helping Snake land a lot more comfortably, but he is still gonna lose his life. This could be the end of the tournament for AlanDiss.
Yeah, this is a huge lead right now for Reggie. I mean, 83%. You could still potentially... Oh, my God! What the heck? I can't believe we just saw that right now. Are you kidding me?
I blinked and it happened. Like, that is the power that Alan brings to the table. However, right here, this is the power of Reggie, the power of Guadalajara.
Oh.
He is trying to show that in spite of the big plays, he also has some of his own. And let's not forget that bucket still could be filled out. However, he managed, like AlanDiss managed to get a couple of errors, and he was going for it all with that RPG. He is trying to steal this away. Is the clutch from Tijuana gonna come into play, or is Reggie gonna close it out?
I mean, it could definitely go either way right now. 125% on Snake is a bit of a problem.
Oh my God.
But it gives him so much range. 74%. Oh my God. Gets the up tilt. That's not going to be enough this time. Can he find another one to potentially put the stack to bed? You don't want to be up on that platform. You want to get down.
I was feeling the C4, you know. Don't know why Alan didn't pull the trigger right there, and the bump is gonna be enough right there. Look at that pop-up from Reggie jumping out of his seat, as that was a fantastic set that we just saw. Down to the wire, AlanDiss fighting to the bitter end for his Tijuana brethren, but it was not enough to vanquish the 2D man Reggie from Monterrey Esports. He's gonna move on further onto bracket.
Yeah, that was definitely a tough spot to be in. I mean, you got to hand it to AlanDiss. Just when we both thought that they were absolutely done, 100%, they gave us a reason to believe once more. We saw that beautiful down smash, sending them right to the C4 to be able to take that stock. That was so beautifully set up. It goes to show exactly how fantastic of a player that AlanDiss is.